Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed 1. Actually the second episode. Last episode we did basically the whole tutorial, and this episode we're going to do more tutorial, because there's still more tutorial to be done. This episode I'm going to be controlling, which I think shouldn't be a problem, because I think I'm used to the game by now. Can I talk to you? Hello? Can I talk to you? Miss?
Can I squeeze you?
Can I touch your bizarreness? Jeez. Hello? Hello? Okay then. There's nobody like me in this place.
Nope.
I thought you were my friends. Nope.
Have a seat on the Animus, Desmond.
Yeah, well, no shit.
That thing looks so uncomfortable.
Yes.
Like, my spine.
My spine. My tailbone.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
That's the difference between low and high profile.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is. But you, my son, have not found inner peace. Manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you brought upon us. Alec thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You will see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No, not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
What a bitch. So, now we don't have our dagger anymore, we don't have any throwing knives, so we lost our sword, our hidden blade. We basically lost everything. Counter skills, throwing knives. Thing is, when you've lost the thing to tackle, ledge grab, grab break, regain balance, dodge, extra throwing knives, you basically lost everything you had. Defense break, sword blade, expertise damage, lost sword expertise damage. So there we go. You're basically nothing right now. Just a piece of shit. Just a white stain. Alright.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor.
Yes, begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Okay, before I continue, I'm going to
Going to music volume down.
just a bit, because the thing is I raised the volume of the TV, which makes it easier for us to hear the thing, but which makes the audio go nuts.
Yeah.
On the
I see.
music. There's one song in this game that I absolutely love,
Tell me.
but you won't hear it until we get to the next city, or to the first city basically.
Okay.
Woo! I wonder if we're gonna find. We probably will find at least one flag somewhere. Ah, there it is. You see it there, one on top of the building.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to get that one, and I'm going to show you. Well, the thing is, there's no way that you can see it on your maps. So you have to search up a guide, and then you can find all of them. There are only 20 in Masyaf, which is really not too bad. Whoops. Collecting the ones in Masyaf isn't too bad, but in all of the other cities, it's insanity. So I suggest that you don't do that if you still want to enjoy your life.
Huh.
Or not really your life, if you still want to enjoy this game, basically. Because when I was done with this, I was done with this game also. I didn't want to see it at that time.
Leap of faith.
Oh, there's another one. Might as well get it. There is no reason for doing that. Has he lost his mind? So when you start climbing, or so you start to do socially unacceptable things,
Yeah.
then you get a lot of commentary from everybody around you, and it gets really annoying after a while. Shut up. Shut up, you cunt! Okay, let's go and sit on the bench. So when you want to do eavesdropping, you have to go into low profile, and then you can lock onto the person and listen. It's very easy.
Husul opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Muallim.
I can't. Masoon did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the Weaver. He can name Masoon's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Wow. Alright. So as you can see with the whole DNA shenanigans,
Yeah.
every single line, like every single white line, is one of your investigations or the assassination itself. While the blue ones are the special ones, which means like getting all of the viewpoints and doing all of the things and like basically doing everything.
Damn.
And then you have a separate DNA line all the way at the back, and that's the one for getting all of the flags and Templars. But once again,
No
I
flags.
I
No
I
flags.
suggest you just don't do it. It's gonna screw everything up. If you want to enjoy this game, play it the way that we're gonna play it now. Except, well, actually, still, yeah. I think we have a good way of playing this game. All right, pickpocketing. So, I suggest either you get within range of the person that you want to pickpocket, or you sit on the bench or whatever. You lock onto the person that you need to do. Oh, I'm too far. Okay. So get close enough, and you will start.
Just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
So, this guy is constantly gonna be looking behind him. And the thing you want to do is, of course, just follow him. And then you want to wait a second, so he's gonna look. And when he doesn't look, you press and hold the gentle push button, and you grab his stuff. And then he's like, "Oh crap, I lost it!" And then you go away. So,
Okay.
the first couple of pickpocketing and all like that's very easy because there are no other people around you to screw it up, basically.
I see.
Because otherwise there would be guards and they would see it and like, "Oh, hey, you idiot, stop it. Stop it, you dog." So, right now, if you, for instance, in a city, because this isn't really an aggressive city, but when you wait, I'm gonna pause because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to explain.
Yeah.
Wait. When you're doing it in a city, climbing is not socially acceptable.
Mhm.
So after a while, everything starts to get a little bit more cramped, and the guards start to be more aware of you. And when you climb at that moment, they will instantly come after you.
Okay.
So, but that'll be for later, though. Right now, everything is still very easy going.
Hear the things you say. A traitor. I'm not a traitor. It's Al Mualim who's betrayed us. I see the way you look at me. Hear the things you say. A traitor.
There we go. I have to do it again.
I'm not a traitor. It's Al Mualim who's betrayed us. 2 days' attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his
You see
lies.
this? This is something that I had with Skyrim too, and I have no idea why. I really hope that we don't have too much trouble with this, because if this happens constantly, then we have to look for a solution. Because
Yeah.
I'm going insane from it. Okay, so the thing you want to do when doing an interrogation is you want to follow the person that you need to follow to a quiet spot, or a relatively quiet spot, and you want to beat him up. Follow the D spot, or the spot, to a secluded place and beat him until he speaks. Welcome to Assassin's Creed, where we touch people's butts, we kick people in the, we punch people in the face, and we listen to everybody's conversation because we don't care about privacy. And then we stab some people just for good measure. This is of course very easy. He walks straight into one of these places, and Falcon punch. Oh, whoops. You must die. Right against the wall.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart.
Wow, that was cool.
I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall.
Crap. Oh, that was close. I was
Be sure
just
to
doing
visit
something
the
about my
city's
watch.
assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Okay, so what do we get back? We have a blade now?
We have our
And
hidden
our
blade
hidden
and our
blade?
sword.
Huh.
I think that's the only thing we have right now. Game is gonna stall us. Rank 1, you have a sword and a hidden blade. You can practice in the courtyard. Boing. So, the person that we actually have to talk to in the next city is the dude whose brother died in the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Perhaps you could show them
What you know? Okay, combat. So, when you hold this, oh, I'm gonna lock on. When you hold this button, you will always deflect. Except if they use a strong attack, I think. So, when you fight, you can do this, and then you have the thing that bounces against the sword. Oh crap. That is a good thing. So the thing you want to do is, when that happens, you want to press again. You see? So when your that's really confusing, but when your sword hits the other sword, you want to press the attack button again, and then you do this.
The work of a master.
You see?
Let's see.
That's the combo kill. It's not easy to do, but after some time you get the rhythm right, and then you get used to it. It's a nice way of doing the combat shenanigans. I am not going to do anything else because I already know how to
You
fight.
must be busy. I understand.
So right now we also cannot counter, for instance.
Okay.
You see, so right now we only have the moves, only just regular sword fighting and deflecting, and that's it. We don't have any other moves. I don't think so in any case. I'm not very sure. Okay, so why are there two marks on my map? There's one that leads to my objective. Okay, right. The one thingy is for Damascus or Damas, and the other one is for the place where I have to go. Also, when we're gonna be traveling between cities, I'm not sure if I'm gonna show everything.
Okay.
Because, well, you'll see in just a second how you move from city to city. I'm not sure if there's actually any fast travel in this game. So, yeah.
That sucks.
Like I said, I'm not sure. So, it could be that there's fast travel. I think that there is fast travel. I'm not sure, it's been a while. Oh. When you sprint into people... Did you hear him? When you sprint into people, they start panicking first and foremost. And if you bump into two, or just into one person, you already have a big chance that you're gonna fall. So what do? You use a horse. A horse that just just spawned out of nowhere. Gentle push. I think you just have to walk up to the horse. Then you can do this. You can blend with your horse if you don't want to attract any attention. You can press high profile to go faster, and then press and hold gallop, or the leg button to gallop and go really freaking fast. The thing is, when you do this, it is a socially unacceptable action. So when you run past guards with this, they will come to attack you.
Oh.
But you also have to use it to jump over this. Compared to using Epona in Twilight Princess, only the running is infinite, and it causes attention to yourself.
I see.
In Zelda you can bump into everything. In this game, it's not a good idea. Oh. So this is basically the way that you're gonna be traversing the world via horse instead of your boat, as in Black Flag.
I
Should
see.
you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
Screw the civilians. Okay, so right now we have our yellow thingy. So right now, if I start galloping, these people will come after me. They may be assassins, but they will come after me, I think. I'm not sure if... Is this going to attack? No. Yeah, I think I just cannot gallop right now. That's the big thing that I don't think I'm allowed to do. I'm not very sure, though. So let's dismount. And let's go and start climbing.
Out of his mind.
I know I'm out of my mind. That's only normal. There we go. Go up here. And go up here. A lot of people like the climbing of like on top of the towers. I also like the climbing on top of the towers, but not in this game because the climbing is so goddamn slow. You're so slow. You're so goddamn slow. Slow. Synchronize. You know how viewpoints work.
Yeah.
They reveal the map, and that's it. In this game, they don't reveal any icons or whatever. It's just the map, because there are no other icons, except in the city. But we will see that when we get there. Right, horse. Whoa. Area scanned. Objectives and hide spots within this area are now displayed on your map. So the more viewpoints you get, you start filling up like a certain meter, or the more things you do, it starts to fill up a meter, and then you can increase your health, basically, or increase your synchronization. I'm not sure if there are any people around here, so I can just run. I'm gonna go and open up the map because I'm confused. So we have to get over here, so I'm going to mark this boy. This boy. You see? I started to gallop and I heard this. Then I'm being watched, basically. There we go. So the moment it stops, I can run again. You see, when you bump into too many people with your horse, you fall over also. It's not that you can just run through everything. On this map, there are also flags and templars. And this map, this right here, is... Wait. This map is huge.
Whoa.
It doesn't look like much, but it's huge. So yeah. Once again, doing the flags is insanity, and I never want to let anybody do that because it's insane and useless. So I think if you go over to the right over here, you're gonna be able to run into a Templar. So there are 50 Templars in this game, just spread around the country. When a Templar sees you, he's instantly going to engage you, and they are very difficult enemies to beat.
I see.
So if you want, like, if you run into one, you can try to beat him, but when you are not upgraded, like when you're in the rank that I am right now, it's not a good idea. So as long as I don't do any socially unacceptable things, they won't get to me, and they won't see me over here, so I can just climb up here. You see? Whoops. So in the other game, you would move, Altair, move. Oh fuck. So in the other games, you would see it on your map or see like the little icons like slowly filling up. In this game, you have to notice your. Basically, it's more like hearing. You can see when it's yellow, you're like, okay, I'm being watched. When it's red, you're being watched, and they are very suspicious of you, so don't do anything really stupid. And the other icons are just for anonymous sakes, or when you are being followed or whatever.
I see.
It's only from the second game onwards that you can actually see arrows from where people are following you. So that's something that doesn't happen in the first game. Yay, lag! Why the hell do I even have this lag all of a sudden?
Whoa.
You might want to look into that when we're done. This is also a... Oh, there's a horse. Okay, that's nice. Boom. And there's also a flag up here, so why the hell not? When I see a flag, I might as well get it. So there you go. 1 of 100 flags in this part. In this map. Hey, there's another... Ooh, if I take a look, there's... Oh. There's another one on top of that tower there. You can actually hear the things. You can hear like the shiny sound. Only slightly. And you can also see them a little bit glitchy. Like a little bit glitching and all that jazz. If you want to look for them. But I really suggest that you don't do that. Unless if you just want to 100% the game once. Then I wish you very good luck and a lot of fun. Because it's not a lot of fun. Am I going the right way? Yes, I have to go to this viewpoint. The thing is, when you collect all of the flags, you do get to explore... Oh, you do get to explore the kingdom a lot more. Like this area. Because otherwise you basically just run past everything. Right now I'm kind of obeying the rules. But when you really want to travel, you just sprint and you are most of the people won't be able to follow you. They will only get into in your way. Then you just have to dodge them. so you don't bump into them. You see?
Yeah.
As long as you don't gallop, I don't think they will come after you. Or at least not right now. Later on they might. I'm actually really not sure. There's a flag, but fuck the flags. I've shown you like what they are and how they work, but
Yeah.
I won't get any more of them because it's a total waste of time and money and effort and blood and sweat and tears, especially the tears. Well, the thing is, you start creating tiers when you miss one flag out of 100 in the city or in the kingdom.
Yeah.
That's insane. They should have at least marked on the map which ones you've gotten before. That's at least something that they could have done for me, in my opinion. But no, they had to make it freaking horrible. A horrible experience. Okay. Let's go and drop you off. Okay. So when you are in Masyaf, you have the icon that you're being watched, but you don't have the icon that anybody is suspicious of you. While when you're outside of Masyaf, everybody is suspicious, except in the city. Or in the beginning, in any case. Later on, the guards get a lot more suspicious. Ah, screw it. It's too shiny. I can't resist. King Richard. There's also a lot of thingies about the what's it again? Oh crap, I forgot it. Like the time period that we're in, the things that they do.
Yeah.
How is it called in English?
Wait, the thing that they do.
Like the Christians.
Oh, crusades and stuff like
The
that.
Crusades, yeah, the Crusades. This is basically the time of the Crusades.
Oh.
With King Richard and all that jazz. And I don't know much about it, but I think I do know the name King Richard. So yeah. Let's go. You don't want to get that whole group after you. Because that sucks.
It's a ton of fun.
Indeed. Haha, a ton of horse fun. Born free, motherfucker. Let's go, Mark. Next viewpoint. The viewpoint. The viewpoint. I'm going to get to the next city and then we'll end up the episode. In the next episode you can do either a bit of the investigation or you can do the whole assassination. Or maybe not, because we have to get viewpoints also.
Let's see.
Also, this I'm just going to show you this. Maybe if something else or if something funny happens or whatever. But aside from that, I will not show us traversing the kingdom again. Because that, or maybe I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we're probably the recording is rolling anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if we're gonna show us going to the kingdom every single time. The same with getting all of the viewpoints and saving all of the people. I think we are going to do it, but that we're probably not going to add it in the episode unless if something funny happens. Okay,
Sure.
but I'll have to explain that next episode since we are not quite yet into the city, and the city needs a lot of explaining to do. I've been doing nothing but explaining the last 2 episodes basically, and like a joke or two maybe. Funny joke. There we go. You don't have to stand on this thing to synchronize, by the way. You can just stand on the tower, but I want to be cool and I want to be in the I'm a bird and I want to poop position.
Imagine you taking a shit on a guard.
On a guard, yes, and yeah, then you have some problems. Let's get out of here. Is there any horse? Horse?
Horsey?
Horse? At least aren't there any freaking guardians to shoot my horse? I'm not sure if I'm gonna find another horse, but who cares? The thing is, in the first game, a horse is really handy to traverse this area, unless if you are like looking around here for flags. But otherwise, you basically constantly need a horse. Otherwise, you're gonna be wasting a lot of time. While in the second game, a horse is also pretty dang handy. But it's like in one of the upcoming games, the horse really gets useless. Well, not useless, but the thing is, if you want to collect everything, there's so little space that you can actually move before you have to collect something that it doesn't really matter. If you know what I mean.
Go!
Yeah. Run, bitch, run! Run, Forest!
Refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Oh yeah, if you want throwing knives,
Yeah.
when we get them, you have to pickpocket thugs, or you have to go back to Masyaf to refill. But
Okay.
they're like fat. They're like beefy dudes in the street, and if you pickpocket them, you can get more throwing knives also. I gotta say, I do like the cities in this game.
Whoa. That's
They have a
pretty
tropical feel to them. Especially one of them. This one isn't that amazing.
looks pretty cool.
It looks really cool though, yes. But I think it's Jerusalem that's my favorite.
Whoa. Nice.
I really like it that we can actually do this, because I was really waiting for this to happen. So, there are moments. I'll have your head. So there are moments that you can save civilians and they will help you. In some kind of a way. There you go. That is a perfect hit. If you do that, you basically insta kill anybody that is not too strong. There you go. Hello.
I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
The thing that he just said, you're gonna hear that a lot, by the way. But by helping this guy, I got a bunch of people that act as scholars. They aren't scholars, I think. These guys are just friends of the dude. They act as scholars so I can blend in. When you're a blend, you can just do nothing. You will automatically walk with this hiding spot, and it's a moving hiding spot. Whenever you get to a new city, it is very difficult to get past the guards, usually. And that's why I had to save the civilian, so that I could get this group, so that I could get past all of the guards inside of the city. You can also climb, you see those poles over there? You can also climb up and then climb over them. So whenever you go to a new city, you have to find a way inside first, without being seen. You see? So I'm gonna wait until I'm actually inside of the city, and then we can exit the blend and we can take a look at what this is all about. I think I'm gonna take a look at what we can do though, but let's go and get out of here. There we go. So whenever you see one of those icons on the map, it's some helpers. I'm going to get one more viewpoint, and then I'm going to end it off over there. Good?
Yeah, sure.
And then next, oops. See, when you do that, you instantly get attention to yourself. So, yeah. Do you have something to say? No, I do not. I do like the accents in this game. Whoa. I have exactly what you need. I also have exactly what you need. It is death. It is a hidden blade in your face. There we go. And now we climb this tower again. The templars. Alright, let's go up here. Hello, all here. Thank you. I always, the first time I played this game, I actually thought it was Altair. A lot of times, but it's Altair. His name. Since it's like from this area of the world.
Yeah. Actually, for a game this old, it's actually pretty cool.
I also thought that from the moment you get to a city, you're like, holy crap, this game actually looks pretty dang good. So, if you get all of 9 viewpoints, you get that bar over there. See, like with the arrow on top of it? And then let's take a look. You see that? When that meter fills, you will get another piece to our synchronization bar. Another health piece, basically. Let me show you one more thing. See that on the map?
Yeah.
That means that you can help civilians.
Okay.
So from the moment you lock onto them, you are in for a fight. Tuha. Infidel! Get used to hearing infidel, by the way. It's basically idiot in the Holy Dance. Okay.
Whoa, that's effective.
I don't like it that I cannot counter quite yet, because also the combat in this game can be very difficult sometimes. There you go. Lock onto him.
I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they
Get used to this.
and know what it is to be a true hero.
Okay. So by helping this person, we have some more scholars for when we have to escape when we do the assassinate. But that'll be something for next episode.
Okay.
I'll explain more stuff next episode. Yay! More explaining to the point that we can actually To the point that you fully understand how this game works, and I'm just gonna let you do your thing because...
Woohoo!
Joy.
Okay, like if you've liked it, dislike it if you thought it sucked. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
I pray to sweet Jesus that we may get through this adventure in one piece. At least we don't have to collect any stupid flags.
Goodbye.
Also something, if you jump into the water, you're dead. You cannot swim. You cannot swim. You die.
Just instantly.
Just instant dead.
Huh.
Yep.
That would be stupid in Assassin's Creed 4.
And there's one place in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
In Jerusalem, that is basically a port where you have to jump over boats, and if you screw up, you fall into the water and you die. But that is late game what I'm talking about. So.
Okay.
Goodbye.